Alright guys, so I made some more research on these lace cards, and it's crazy. Like, I knew there were at least 2 variations before, but it just seems like to be a crazy amount of variation. So here is the first variation that I found so far. This is the Walker's variation, so let's zoom in on Padme here, for example. So these seem very small. We got 2 Padme cards in this collection, and we got 3 Queen Amidala cards, which is just crazy, and we got the Walker's logo up there. And yeah, these are much smaller, it seems like, and these are probably from the UK. I'm not familiar with the Walkers, but it seems to be just the UK branding of Lay's potato chips. So this seems to be like the same kind of campaign. So I guess this has to be in a country, from a country that uses Walkers instead of Lay's. And just from a quick Google search, that says basically that's the UK, right? So I have no idea. But yeah, these are the first ones. Did we see the backside of these? Did I not save that? Maybe it comes later. Oh, here it is. So here's the backsides as well. These are sort of hard to read. There were a better image as well. I don't know why I did not save that. Let me just do that real quick. Okay, there we go. We also have this image right here now that I found, which just makes them a little bit more clear to read. And we also get the backside here. So that's what the back looks like, which is very interesting. So if you guys have any more information about this, please let me know, because I would want to collect at least a Padme from each one of these. So let's see, right here. Here we have the backside of the card starting at level 1. Oh, where? Here we can see. So these are sent to Uckfield. So where's Uckfield? I'm assuming that is in the UK then. So yeah, Uckfield is in England, so these are definitely from the UK, maybe even from England. And there's also a price of £1 million. So that's interesting. So let's go back to some of the other variations that I found. So here we go. We got these cards. This looks like the one I got in my unboxing that I unboxed. Padme Can't Resist. I did not know there was a Queen Amidala as well from this collection. And here is the back part of these. So this is the back side, and that looks exactly like the one I got in my package. And as you can see, this is definitely a United States version. This is from US, Puerto Rico. And it says Lay's instead, and you're supposed to... Are supposed to ship this somewhere as well. P.O. Box, Young America. So yeah, this one is definitely the UK, no, I mean the US version. And yeah, it looks like the one I got, but apparently you can open these up, which is very interesting. So I have not tried this on my physical copy. Maybe I should. Just to confirm whether I can open it or not. I don't want to break the card, like try to peel it open if it's impossible, but definitely these do not have any scratch cards back here, so I'm assuming the one I got can be opened just like this, and it will reveal this inside of the card here as well. Because I've also seen this card listed, for example, which looks like the one I got right on the front. But on the back it has this collector's card 6 of 12, and this looks reserved, which really much looks like this this one right here when it's open. So I'm assuming if I open mine, maybe I get this card right here. Now this one seems to have had the right part of it peeled off. As you can see, it should be this choose only one to play card that's stuck together right there. So this one has had it peeled off. Mine shouldn't have that, since, you know, I have this backside. So that's very interesting. I'm not sure when I PSA grade it, should I keep this? I'm assuming it's better to keep this intact, and maybe they fold it out and put it in the case or something. I don't know how it's going to be PSA graded, and how do I store it? Should I have it stored opened or closed? Like, what's best to keep it as intact as possible? I'm not sure. But yeah, that's very interesting. So I'm assuming these are the same type of card, but I'm not completely sure. And then we have this weird version as well. So as you can see, these cards do not have a black border whatsoever. Now these cards seem to be kind of in 3D, sorta, with the black border sticking out a little bit. So these ones have a black border for some reason. So here's a close-up of Queen Amidala. Okay, this one actually does not look 3D. They look 3D on the backside. So here's the backside. So as you can see right here, it says pop out here, game inside. So this looks like the backside has been popped off. Maybe I can find an image with the backside still on, and we can figure out which country this one is from. So this has to be another variation. So we had UK, we had US, and now we have this weird variation. Right, that's the only ones we have had so far. So these ones and these ones. Yeah, walkers, and then we had this lace, which is probably the same one I have. And then we have this weird one with a black border. Pop out here, game inside. So I'm assuming these are kind of like the same foldouts, but instead of folding it out, you have to pop it out. So let's see if we can find some sort of this card without the back popped out. So here's the normal Padme one. So let's see if we can find that. Alright, so I did somehow find the back side of these cards with the game not popped out. So these are pristine condition. It's very hard to read. I can't really see anything what's going on here. So I can't really identify where they are from. Or can you? Maybe you can somewhere here. But the seller that I found selling these is from Australia. So I'm assuming that these cards are then from Australia, the ones with the black borders right here. So I'm assuming you want one that's not popped out here as well, so that's crazy. So this is the Australian variation, so we found the UK, the US and Australian variation right here. And now let's move on to another weird one. We have here, this is always listed as the Canadian version, alright? And it has 2 languages printed on each of the cards. So we have it in English, and then something else. Resister. I was going to say Spanish first, but that's not Spanish, I don't think. So that's it has to be like I don't know, something there from there. This could be that actually looks like French now, right? I don't know. So these are like Canadian apparently. I don't know if these are the full cards. I think these are the only ones I found with the Canadian ones. I'm not sure. Maybe, but it looks like it's peeled off right there as well on the right side, isn't it? Looks like there is a part of it missing. So they should be game cards, right? Just like the other ones. Let's see if we have some more. Yeah. Wait, these are the Canadian ones. Yes, here we are. So I did find images of the Canadian ones with all of their stuff. So these ones are super crazy. So apparently they have... So here's Padme. Okay, so this is the backside of the full Padme card. It is 3 parts long when you fold it out, which is crazy. And here's a picture of the front side of it as well. And the front side of the Queen Amidala. So this is the front side when you peel it out. So this is like a full booklet of 3 freaking cards. And then here's the back side, which of course has the can you win. So yeah, that definitely looks like French text or something as well. So or whatever that is. I'm sorry if I do not recognize your language. So that's crazy. So there's the French/Canadian version. I'm assuming this is. And then I found these cards, and this is like the only image I have of these ones. And they are horizontal. Like, what is this? All the other cards kind of look the same, right? Curiosity, they're on the side. It's kind of like a normal card shape. And then these ones are just cut way differently. Like, they're wider than their height. So that's really, really odd. I have no information about these whatsoever right now. Alright, so I had actually just uploaded the video, but now I had to remove it and now I had to re-edit it because I just found images of the horizontal card. So this is a Sebulba Can't Resist, and as you can see, it also has this peel out, fold out, and then you peel it. So that's crazy that we found an image of this. So this is the Sebulba one. And this is the backside, so as we can see when we read it right here, we can pretty easily see that this is also from the US and Puerto Rico right here. So this must be some sort of variation that also happened in the US. Yeah, not much else that I know about it, but it's from the US as well, and it's horizontal instead of vertical, so there we go. I can't believe I'm once again re-uploading and editing the video, but I just found the Polish variation of those first cards that we saw. So those were in English, right? But these are in Polish, and they are not walkers, they have the lace logo up there, but they're basically the same, but they're in Polish. So that's crazy. So these are the cards, Polish variation, and these are the back sides. And here are them folded out, so this is what it looks like folded out, very cool. And here's the front side, so this is the back and this is the front, or the two sides of the fold out of the Polish cards. So yeah, that's just crazy. We found another variation. And as we can see, this actually shows that there are 3 Padme cards as well. So there are 3 Padme cards and 3 Queen Amidala. So there's 3 of each character, it seems like. There's also 3 Obi-Wans here, so I don't know. But yeah, there's apparently 1 more Padme card that I didn't even know about. Just thought I would make a cool video here displaying all of the different lace collector cards, but because I feel like they're not really well known at all. So yeah, thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.